Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, which I should have renamed it Arkham Twin Days, but actually, we're gonna make this a little special. This is a New Year's video special. How you doing, Red Knight? Yes. I'm doing great. How about you? Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm doing great if you want to know. So, howdy doody day. You were playing Fortnite and it lagged out. Oh. Hi there, Draco. How's it going? This is... how is my arm? Yeah, my arm is still good, but like I said, a 6 to 8 weeks recovery from what I need, and not to mention from what I had is from having that operation left me some big scars, but it's gonna be there for the rest of my life. We are continuing, right? Yes, and this is a live stream, and I'll be doing 2 live streams. This is one of the 2 live streams because those who are in Europe are gonna be having a New Year's, which is like, I don't know, like, if it's like 3:15, it is like 10:15 over there back in Great Britain or in Sweden, if you want to know. So that is my guess. So yeah, or was it 11:15? Because they got like 45 minutes left, and they're going to say Happy New Year, welcome to the year of 2020. So yes, I'll be doing a live stream today, and also we'll be doing another live stream. Why did I sell the Cave Knight? I don't know. Why did I sell the... My parents don't let me play video games, but they let you... I understand. I'm not gonna get over to the part, but you're welcome. So yeah, as you can imagine, in real life, I can move my left arm fully and completely without the ridiculous, stupid cast on my left forearm because it was annoying and I didn't have the chance to wear, and I did not wear any normal regular t-shirts because it stinks and it sucks and it's no fun not wearing no t-shirts for regular things, and that's what I want, to wear t-shirts. And guess what? I finally get to wear t-shirts. Oh. So yes. I'm gonna try to think of a game that I can come up with of who knows. Huh, who knows? So, yeah, this is a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy live stream New Year's special. And, yeah. Remember, keep the chat PG around here because, whatever you post on the chat will also be posted on the PlayStation Broadcasting, and the message on the PlayStation Broadcasting cannot be taken off because it's going to be shown, and there is nothing I can do about it because that would be your choice, that what you put in, not mine. So be warned. Oh, by the way, you guys, hey Draco and the Red Knight, I know you're kind of having a great time with each other, but do you guys really miss me? Because now that since I'm out of that cast on my left forearm, because you know it was kind of stressful. Okay, I understand, Draco. Boy, that's. It was a simple question to ask. It was, it's just, it was the most emotional welcome to get. Yeah, now I'm glad everybody from the K-Wings Let's Plays are finally. I'm finally glad that I mostly told everyone that the cast on my left forearm is off. It's gone. I'm not wearing it anymore. I'm wearing normal t-shirts. I'm not wearing that ridiculous, stupid, hospitalized shirt anymore. So I miss wearing normal t-shirts. So your arm is okay? Yeah, my arm's okay, but I cannot play floor hockey, so I'm out for the entire season, but not flag football. Hi, Simons. How's it going? Yes. Hey, Simons. This is a New Year's live stream video special of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. It will still be called Arkham Twin Days, of course. And howdy doody day, Kyle. By the way, you got both of you mods. We're gonna do 2 live streams for today, and we'll do another live stream about several hours later because I want to do it on I would say, oh boy, yeah, if those are in Pacific time, I better be ready. So yeah, I'll start that live stream somewhere between around 8 to 9 o'clock. Of course, there's that live stream of Shenmue 1 from the K-Wings Let's Plays. Yeah, there's going to be 2 live streams. The one I'm going to doing a New Year's video, I don't know which game I'd be doing, would be Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Sword Art Online, or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mega Battle, and that Power Rangers Battle for the Grid thing. Oh, and there's Destinies 1 and 2. Draco, you know I do really care about you, correct? So, yeah. Like, people, like! Aha! So, I got a big question for everybody, including the mods. Is everybody going to stay awake for the New Year's? Because I know time zones... Draco says Simon never says hi to me. I think he kind of does say hi to you. I mean, and there are other times more people are... Nobody's that useless, and you got Draco and Red Knight. Nobody. Kyle says I will not be staying up. Okay, so you need to get some sleep to reduce so you don't have that much headaches. I understand, Kyle. There will be, hopefully, and somehow, that Simons will be. So, yeah. Anyone else staying awake for the new year? Because I've done this so many times before. I can stay up past midnight. I don't know if I'm staying up or not, says Red Knight. I understand. But, from where I'm at in the mountain time is 3:23 p.m. Mountain Time. Yours is 4:24 Central, or 5:24 Eastern, because I have a 2-hour difference. So, yes. I think, yeah, why not? I stream it whether at 5:23 p.m. Eastern Time, Silence. I wouldn't say that, Pearls. Your mom is not what she thinks she is. And what she is she's going to add a lot more charges from that on that third game, because more jail time means more prison. So, oh my. I'll think of something. I mean, what do you, I'm not fully, I bet I am, I'm not saying I'm betting, but I think I might pick a game. However, I might be watching a little bit of Shenmue 1 on that live stream, but it's not gonna be the entire night because I gotta start that live stream like at 9 p.m. However, I know this is going to be, I know I don't want to bring this up, but usually does every YouTuber gonna have to mark them for those for under 12 and those that are not under 12, if you get my meaning, you know, because I'm not sure if the K-Wings did put that, but then again, it's they just leave it at the way it is. But they did say that their channel is not targeted for the ones under 12 because their channel's a mixed audience, including my own. If it's 13 and up, whether it's a mixed audience, you're fine. If it's 12 and under, good luck with that. It's okay. So, it's been a while. Simon, it's F-A-K-E-A. What? I don't know what that means. So, okay. I only got 4 more videos to record on Halo 3. If you want to, I know, but I have to edit it out because part of what it said is going to have to be edited out from what I saw. And there is, remember, what you put on the PlayStation Broadcasting is not on the chat from what I see, but on the PlayStation Broadcasting is you cannot take it away. Because once you put it up there, you cannot take it back. That would be on you and not me. Alright. A famous prodigy who's never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Everyone loses, you know, including me. The rabid dog is... It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Yeah, if you guys notice about my different logo avatar change, it's the Master Chief. And yes, yes, Halo 3 will be happening. However, that game is rated M for mature, but it's kind of tamed, which is mostly somehow tamed on that game, to be honest. Yeah, and trust me, there is no excessive swearing when I see the Halo franchise, because there is no excessive swearing. Of course, there is some of the, which I do not swear on my channel, to be honest, but I do mark off those words, and the Halo series is its own Arkhamverse. Is its own Arkhamverse before Batman had the Arkhamverse created. So, yeah. I'm the rabbit dog. Let me live up to the title, Draco. Here I go. Oh, for those who are in Europe and for those who are in the past of 2019 and make it into the 2020 era, welcome. Happy New Year for those who are in from across Europe and those who have not yet from the year 2020. So, yay! You're in the new year for those in parts of Europe. So, Happy New Year for those people such as Latvia and Finland and Estonia, and not to mention Romania and Bulgaria, Astrave, and yes, I wonder, Czech Republic? I don't know. There's like, I don't know how many time zones. Maybe there's like a few, but I cannot tell. So yeah, this game is rated T for Teen of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, which is Alliance Teen. And I'm telling you this, guys, right now, I promise I am not gonna do anything ridiculously so stupid ever again. I mean, I thought driving an ATV four-wheeler would help me get a transportation to pick up my brother from school. And guess what? I was wrong. So I am not going to do that ever again. Because that was... I wasn't being careless. I wasn't careless or inconsiderate. I was just trying to go pick up my brother from school. That was it. I was not thinking of anything else. And walking away. Are people really afraid of Franziska von Karma with a vampire's whip of Simon Belmont? I mean, come on! I may dodge whips, but the rest of the court is not. Get him, Slither. Yeah, Slither is yeah. I'll take it. You know what? I know I'm gonna regret. I don't know. I wanted to do a live stream of, oh my gosh, of Hatsune Miku Project Diva Future Tone, but that game is kind of hard, but I have to practice on how to do this and that, and it's not sure if the music will work on PlayStation Broadcasting, to be honest, so but when I tried Hatsune Miku Project Diva X on a live stream, nobody can hear the music, and it was just downright trodden. I mean, there is a possibility you can do a live stream, but it has to be on an Elgato or try to do an XSplit without the PlayStation broadcasting. Get him, Slither. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you just a funny joke or a story. There's a guy named Pete and the other guy named Repeat. They both wanted to have a hot dog. Pete was 2 steps ahead. Pete was 2 steps ahead, but Repeat was like 3 steps forward. Who would get the hot dog, Pete or Repeat? I don't know. It was just a made-up story I made. Okay, so yeah, I'm so scared, Red. You brought breakfast for my dog. What? I don't know. What? Pete would get it. Okay, so. Oh, I told you about the hot dog thing. Who would get the hot dog first, Pete or Repeat? The K-Wings kind of did this a few years back about Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2. It just they call it Pete and Repeat. But it was a fun. It was a funny time. When I say we like your stories, really? Okay, what about the stories I put in the comic strip thumbnail? I mean, I'm trying to make it like it's a part of the Ultimate Arkham universe. Okay, but besides that, I'll add another one. So, one of them wants to go a team. One of them is going to join the basketball league. Pete has a lot of skill, talent to play for basketball. Repeat does a lot of jumps and knows how to dunk real good with skill. Who would join in the basketball league? Pete or Repeat? I know it is. Oh, really? Repeat, huh? So Repeat would beat Pete over basketball to join in the basketball league. Okay, I got one more. I got one. Oh, too bad. Okay. Time for witnesses' testimony. So here we go. She said after we heard the gunshots, those two broke down the door open and entered the chamber, which would be me as your friendly neighborhood spider cop, Phoenix Wright, and Lotta Hart. She said she requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Morgan said a pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then quite suddenly she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room, says Morgan Fay. Morgan Fay continued. She said with great strength she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. That's not true! She said I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Okay. Why have you hidden this until now? Falsities, you must correct falsities when they arise. I think the word falsity is a word. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Forget it. Okay, so Okay, about that potato, Kyle. All right, and those who say potatoes, potatoes about the one red night. Um, Pete and Repeat love mashed potatoes. They both love it so much. Pete loves mashed potatoes with gravy that he wants to have more than three servings. Repeat would love mashed potatoes more than Pete, so he would want to have a lot of more mashed potatoes than more potatoes and gravy. Who would get more mashed potatoes, Pete or Repeat? Very smart and sly person, huh? She knows how to hide testimonies well, especially since in a New Year's. She said we heard the gunshots. Those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Let's see if I can still remember saying the words hold it. I understood none of that. Mashed potatoes. Who would get more mashed potatoes, Pete or Repeat? That's my final one. Oh, before I say hold it, I'm going to say hold it in 3 seconds. In 3... Hold it! Just now you said those two. Who are those two people you're referring to? You do forget, Phoenix, it's you, me, and Lotta Hart, which would be the 3. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. She has a southern accent. She's from the South. Hi, y'all. I'm not a redneck Marine or a redneck Jedi. Woo-hoo! I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. Repeat, because he would repeat the action of eating the potatoes. Correct, Simons. Repeat. Oh, wow. Oh, my. That is just, that's how it works. See, I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Why not hold it? Potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Hold it, Kyle! I love it. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should stay behind. Am I the only one that's confused? No, I mean, who gets more mashed potatoes that red night? Pete or Repeat? The answer is Repeat, because Repeat gets more mashed potatoes than Pete does. Because he would repeat the same thing over and over and over again. I want to hear that end of your sentence. Why don't we question further a little bit? There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? From the great state of confusion. Happy New Year, Princess Isabel. There will be two on How You Doing? And by the way, there's going to be 2 live streams. One for this one, and the other, which will start somewhere around 9 o'clock p.m. is my guess. So yeah, there's going to be 2 live streams for those who stay awake until the new year. Hooray! You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? Do you wishly simply do not want to have any more victims? Well, that puts a point to what happened. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one on us. So, a pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Okay. Hold it! During your investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. I'm playing Uncharted Drake's Deception. I'm really enjoying it the second time around. Really? And this is the strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? A lie? But why would you lie about something like that? She was covering for Maya? Why don't we press further? So you were covering for the defendant? So that renegade mystic Maya done something very unexpected? What? Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? So much for that fiasco. Let's see. Quite suddenly she thrust me away from herself and escaped from the rune. Okay. Hold it! Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant, of course. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. The picture? Well, we know that. Given chase right away? However, what? With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I don't think I buy that. Hold it! You fainted? 10 minutes perhaps? When I was in the hospital, I feels like 5 minutes have gone by, but it feels like a few hours went really quick, because I was out cold. Just keep on stating the obvious. Oh. Hold it! Is that because you were unconscious? Great. Well, now what? I would question a little further on this matter. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? The key word here is this witness? What do you mean by that? Miss Von Calm is ready to move on to her next one. I think I know who it is. if you remember who is the next witness, to be honest, from what Miss Von, what Francisca Von Karma mentioned, guess who? It's Eeny Miny, not Eeny Miny Mo. Okay, here's a question that I would love to give everybody, but it's kind of a strange one. Yeah. Pete loves Pete and Pete both love Eeny Miny. They are so in love with her that she wants to go out on a date before the trial was over. Who would go out the most? Pete or Pete? Only one of them has more flowers than the other. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Mm. uh, all right. Really, Von Karma, you are the worst. Can for those in the live stream or the chat, can someone take her vampire whip because it really belonged to Simon Belmont because I just, well, you know. So she went to speak with someone. Why not? It's easy. Just take the vampire whip out of Francisca Von Karma and run away like you're not in a coma, which is like run away like you're not in a football game. Ugh. Ooh, hi Kevin. How's it going? And to be honest, you're about a little close to New Year's, which is like whether it's 7 minutes or about 1 hour and 7 minutes away until 2020 in your time zone. And yes, and I'm gonna say for those from those in the parts of Europe, Happy New Year, welcome to 2020. For those of you crossed the international timeline, welcome to your 2020 year. And you're having some fireworks that are shooting up in the air and say Happy New Year. So yay, we're happy. We're having a New Year's party. There's going to be 2 live streams, and this is one of 2. Parapsychology, like the parapsychologist of Ghostbusters. Occult stuff. You know, I really should play Ghostbusters at that remastered version. But then again, they're both on the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. And besides, I kind of grew up, I love, we are Venom. Draco speaks in a deep voice. We're gonna see rockets. We are Groot. Pours cave repellent. A red knight. And besides cave repellent, can you get vampire killer whip repellent? Because, you know, Francisca Von Karma has that vampire whip from Simon Belmont. I got the joke. It's like I do. I'm not saying I don't. Of the cave knight sold without permission. I get it. I'm not saying I get it. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spite for my sake. Okay, witness's testimony. says, like, when the channeling started, she was sleeping in the side room. She said a little later, someone came into the room really suddenly. What? It was like totally her sister, like, okay. You haven't seen her in a so long time, and you were happy and in a sad way. And your sister, she told you something like totally terrible. What? To be honest, I hate to agree with Franziska von Karma, but she is right. We already have the cave back. Oh, but don't worry. Oh boy. Just to be honest, you guys, well, yeah, I don't want to explain it because I don't want to start that conversation again because I already did that once, so I don't want to give out. Unless someone knows a little bit more than I do about. There is no COPPA, which is over, but the FTC still tells you have to mark your videos. Um, oh, okay, you guys. I know you don't want to be ignored, Draco, but we don't want to start a little bit of a fight. We don't want to start a little bit of a fight. A terrible thing. Hmm? Well, you have to. What did she told you? So she said she was drugged with sleeping pills and she was killed by that person. Ooh, Happy New Year, Kevin. Is it already 2020 in your time zone, Kevin? Or like whether is it a 7 or an 8 hour gap, I don't remember. Took her revenge. Well, it is a bit hard to swallow. He is listening, you know, Draco, on Red Knight. Come on. Oh, so... So Kevin, is it the year 2020 in your time zone right now? Just saying, because I already sang Happy New Year for those from other countries from across Europe, but not all of them are in the 2020 year because they might have 1 hour left of the year of 2019. His testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? What do you mean? What should we do for 2032? To be honest, I have no idea. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Is that always your favorite words, to spell out the words fool? Because I don't see that. I know that sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me as your friendly neighborhood spider cop, though. Including your Master Chief. So, after the murder. So, she said when the channeling started, she was sleeping in the side room. I know that's true, but why not press on this? Hold it! Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? So there were sesame seeds that served lunch every day? Well, almost every day, I don't know. Premonition that it was going to be totally a seedy day. Am I the only one who's missed the boat here? Someone came into the room real suddenly. Hold it! Do you know the time? A little before 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Okay. Your stomach is totally ready for food, huh? For the anime I made us, for the anime... or the anime I'm watching. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time is it now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room. Yes, not the time in the present now. What time when someone was in the room. Sorry, our bad. Well, that's it. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Never mind. I think she's hiding something. Really? Hold it! Are you absolutely sure? You guess? Really? Is that a so hard answer? I mean, Mia Fey is helping us, including Zatsune Miku, who wants to... I think she wants to defect the Dark Alliance. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? It's like I'm talking to somebody who doesn't know how to work with me so well, and that is Eeny Miny. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only bachelor, whatever. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. The defense rests. Princess Isabel says, when I take a break from work, probably after lunch shift, I'm going to be trying out my very own VR headset. Really? That's great. Hadn't seen her for so long, and you were happy, like in a sad way. For so long? I'm going to press you on this. Maybe consider the lawyers from Law and Order for your alliance. I know, I I can ask Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and you guys are also defense lawyers, and this is the Ultimate Arkham universe. It can be any crossover. And besides that, have you ever seen anybody who tried out as a lawyer before? Hold it! You were happy in a sad way. Well, wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? You like that you know all about the Karine channeling technique, huh? Should I drop this line of questioning? I don't think so. Then again, Kyle, Law and Order SVU works with the Alliance. Somehow, it does. Not saying it's, well, everyone makes mistakes, though. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? But you badgered Phoenix, not me as your friendly neighborhood spider cop and your Master Chief, though. Could you try to use that once in a while for the words objection, Francisca, because you really are the worst. It is very important. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it was or what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Especially since we're playing a trump card by playing a game of Poker Face. Okay, so since we put on our poker face and by bluffing our way in, we're gonna ask Miss Miney is gonna have to amend her testimony just a little bit for a revised version. So you were not scared at all, and her costume looked totally normal? Ah, okay. Hold it! So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? My father is not dead. What? I'm not gonna ask. Oh yeah. Hey Draco. May I ask you something? What did you add stuff to the anime that you made? May I ask why, Draco? I mean, I want to know. She's talking about to herself that she's found something's wrong. Totally terrible? Like what? Hold it! Something terrible. What was this thing she told you? No, that is really harsh, but you really don't have any idea how smart anybody can be as the class clown defensive lawyers for the Alliance of Law and Order meets Ultimate Arkham Universe. Well, excuse me, Princess. Anyway, should I go ask you to hear the story again? That's a Legend of Zelda TV series line. I'm sorry. Oh, forgive me. I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time? Okay. Spooky like, huh? No accident, huh? She was drugged. I was drugged with pills, and I was killed by that person. That was perfect. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? I remember. Let's see if I remember something, just saving and not going to end the stream. Just want to save. And we're back. A little later, someone came into the room. Your sister. Scared at all that her costume looked totally like normal. Oh man, I pressed the wrong one. My bad. Let me go back. I should have pressed the court records or whatsoever. I was off. I was off. Okay. To present. Told me something like totally terrible. So that's Maya's clothes, Lotta's photo. There's Lotta's photo number 2. Sacred urn. Cloth scrap. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. Pearl's ball. The clothing box. There is a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. I'm at a loss of words. Totally normal? Let me press that one thing that kind of bothered me. Nothing was like weird. Okay. Oh, alright. I wasn't like scared at all, and her costume looked totally normal. Her costume looked totally normal. What kind of why would Mia say something about that kind of threw her off about one part of the that her costume looked totally normal? That really bothers me. I mean, mean, I don't mind helping out. I don't mind being helped out, but this is a really good time. Old steel key. A green jeweler set at the center of the key's grip. That's the floor plans. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Maya was not wearing those clothes at the time of the murder. That's a cloth scrap. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. That's the license photo. That's the clothing box. That's the profiles. Even if I want to present a profile, that's not gonna work. I could be wrong. No, that is not it! Oh, the clothes. To be honest, I thought, why would she say I wasn't scared, although her costume looked totally like normal? That's Maya's costume. And there is that bullet hole, and I remember presenting that. Her costume. My sister, she told me something like totally terrible. Like, what did she mean about totally terrible, to be honest? Step at a time. Channeling like she started sleeping in the side room. Someone came into the room like real suddenly. Totally your sister. Her costume was totally like normal. What do you mean her costume? I'm not really getting the butt end of the joke, but what is up with that? Clothes. PG, you guys, PG. Don't go overboard. That is a photo. That is a photo. There aren't no more photos. We don't want to start this, please. I know we want to be friends here, but that is not what this alliance is about, to make fist fight full of arguments. I had this from another live stream before, about a few years back, and it kind of went little awry, and I don't want this to happen again. It was during on a Kamen Rider Batch Ride War Genesis live stream. examine the clothes, says Kyle. I see that that would be the clothes. I'm examining the clothes. There's the bullet hole. There's the blood on the spatter on the clothing. Why would I? And she said everything was like totally normal. And I know you guys are here to have a. Oh, I haven't presented yet. Objection! Oh, you are correct, Kyle. Well done. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Edie. Remember, we're here to have a great time, not to have a bad time to start making arguments, and then all of a sudden things are gonna go bad for a taste of, Draco, Kevin. I I know. Okay, you're gonna go to your family, but we're here to have a great time, not to have a bad time to start making arguments. This is not the time to make a bad arguments. I don't want to see this is going to be and happening away. If there's going to be an argument, take it out from somewhere else that's not in a live stream, just not here, because I will not allow it. I have limits, and my patience is about to go running thin, and I don't want that at all. I've done this on Common Rider, Bat Ride, War Genesis, and I will not have it again. I already got two of those, two arguments that happened to me. I don't want a third. If there's going to be a third one, someone's going to get timed out. So please, I don't want to lose that many friends. I've already lost people who went anti-social on me for no reason because they couldn't handle the truth. That's what I'm saying. I already had some people who went anti-social on me already, and they are not willing to come back. I don't want this to happen again. That's all I want. Okay, Red Knight? Okay, Draco? All right, Kevin? I'm talking to you three. I know you guys were friends, but I don't want this to be seen and happening again. If there is an argument, explain this to Simons or to me or to Kyle. All right, please. If this problem is escalating too big, I want this ending it right now. I'm okay, okay. You never argued the Red Knight. It's all right. All right, all right. Okay, I believe you. I thought you were, but thanks for telling me the truth, Red Knight. Thank you. But I don't. But seriously, there will be consequences when I see another argument escalating. I don't want that. It makes me heartbroken, it makes me sad, and worst of all, it tears me apart. I believe you, Red Knight, as I told, as from what you say, I never argued. I believe you. Sure, I want to talk more about New Year's resolutions. So Red Knight's gonna stay awake for the New Year's. Anyone else? I know Kyle's not gonna be staying awake for a New Year. And what about Simons? Is he gonna stay awake? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. That's right. Happy music, Red Knight. Happy music. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Ooh. I think she's nervous now. Okay, now she's getting more than anxious. She's getting a little ticked off. I could do a Sean Connery voice, but no, I'm saving it. Yeah, she did a complete 180. A lot of people do that when they get on the stand, though. Yeah, she went from happy face to angry like in an instant, like, whoa. My resolution is I'm gonna finish my game. All right. But if I see an argument, that's it. After the Murder Part 2. I am a person who gives second chances, you know, because I really am. I really am. Even some of those people, like one of them on Facebook, didn't give me a second chance because I was nervous and I didn't know how to say the right words, and I was stupid. So why don't people give second chances? Because I do. And why do that one person on Facebook doesn't do that? Because that person, I'd rather not say. Let's move on. So this is Enie's testimony. She said the side room was like kind of dark. She said the costume is purple and the blood totally blended right in. And she persuaded her sister it wasn't that was right to do something like that. And then she took her sister to the channeling room. I may be satisfied, but we're still going to cross-examine. We're giving you the evil eye, Judge, the evil eye. She's, okay. So, the side room was kind of dark. All right, we can take that as a hint. Hold it! Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room with candles. Okay, Kevin. Take care. And remember, you're always my brother. Brothers forever, Kevin. Always. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miley's? We're not little! You're the one who's breathing. I'm not. Actually, correction. I'm breathing. Well, is Kevin actually really my brother, says the Red Knight. Well, he lives up in Northern Europe, but he is an Arab just like me. So, yeah, Arabs. Well, I know, well, not a brother, but but I am, part of my family is from Arabs because from Morocco. Hold on a second. I gotta press on this. Hold it! You didn't see the blood. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? So you were looking straight at her face, but not the weapon. So you persuaded your sister that it wasn't right to do something like that. Well, that's true, but we can press you on this. Hold it! And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray? She said she did something really bad, and she said she wanted to go with her to apologize to Miss Morgan? Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Okay, took your sister to the channeling chamber. We can press you on this. Hold it! Was your sister calm by that time? Taking her revenge on Dr. Gray made her feel a lot better. She says with a whip at the ready, but I'm always available to dodge. May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? How's all your 2019? It's going great. However, a really bad time to have a left forearm broken by close to the end of the year. Yeah, she was calm, yet she wanted to take revenge. That's correct, Red Knight. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Wait a minute. When you arrived at the crime scene, we're in the side room, we're going to the crime scene. Oh boy, we're gonna have to pick one. What does the Alliance say? Arrived at the crime scene, we're going to the crime scene, we're in the side room. Okay, since it's my first choice, my pick. Arrived at we're going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Nothing, of course. Why don't we press harder? Think harder. I know you can remember something. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Whether or not there was something on the way to the channeling chamber is all important. Welcome back, Kevin. It's very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this, including my friendly neighborhood spider cop, who is the Master Chief. Oh, alright. We'll wait for you, Draco. Ooh, so we're gonna have a little adding statement on that testimony. Alright, tell us! So you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Wait a minute. Let me press you on one part. I know I answered the I know I answered that second line, but what about the other two? Oh, okay, so that was nothing there. Alright. What if Pinocchio said that his nose will grow? Okay. Hold it! Try to remember that time. What do you remember? You didn't see anyone on the way? I guess this really is a dead end. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Fine. It's not like I was in a... She was in the side room. Wouldn't the side room be in the sleeping beds? Yes, it was totally blended in. You took your sister to the channeling chamber and you didn't see anyone on the... Wait a second. Why would she say she didn't see anyone? Why wouldn't she say that she didn't see anyone? Didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Wait. She would have seen Miss Morgan Fay. Would that be right? If that were... No, wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. If I'm remembering that time... Whoa. So... It's not Mimi Miney, but it's not Lotta Hart. It's either Morgan Fay or Pearls. I'm not saying I don't. McDonald's messed up my order. Ooh. Let's see. Morgan Fay. Let's see. I could be wrong, though. I was wrong. That's not Morgan Fay. I thought it was, but every topping was on it. Well, it was on it. So it was not Morgan Fay. Wow! She was in the sideway the whole time. Besides Morgan Fay, it was Pearls. You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Yup, which means anyone walking through the area would have to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? Ooh. What? Did you just call someone an airhead? Wow.
Objection!
Wrong. It's not preposterous and I can prove it. There is no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Are you kidding me? It was eeny miny for
Take that!
slip of the finger. All right. It was not, though. Boy. As I thought, this is the wrong piece of evidence. Stop! You knock it off! There is no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Maybe Morgan Fay. Let's see. The urn? Oh! The sacred urn?
Take that!
Well done, Kyle. You know me. Oh boy. And yeah, life finds a way. This urn is my proof. Why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it, that's why. Oh, Kyle, thank you for helping. I mean, oh my goodness, I have no. I would fail as a defense attorney, to be honest. But working together as defense attorneys, yes. Doing this alone, no. This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Sure, what do I want to hear about spiders, Red Knight? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I have to declare you legally blind. Oh, is she gonna do a 360? I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell the truth. About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. Yeah, you were. Were you sleeping in the side room? Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? I just rubbed it on the bed, but when I took a look, I saw a smush spider. Wow. Ew. I don't think she wasn't sleeping at the time. Your lies end here. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. And to be honest, she wasn't asleep in the side room. Where's this contradiction? Wait a minute. Why would I say... Why would it be in her testimony? She's not... It's in the evidence. The answer's in the court record. What is it, Mia? All right. Time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. Help me, Mia! May have overreached this one. Just this once. All right. She slipped up with her words. Her words, huh? I did have experience with spiders once, to be honest, Red Knight, if you want to know. A spider kind of landed on my head and went to the bathroom. That's all I'm going to say. But I was very, very little back then. It was the most ugliest time. What I'm telling you is the truth. It's not. I'm not joking. It's. Let's say it went wee-wee. That's it. It went wee-wee. That's what happened to me with spider landed on my forehead and went to the bathroom and went wee-wee on my it was No, it was on my forehead, not on my hair. It was on my forehead, to be honest. It was... that was unbelievable. She was asleep in the side room. It's in her testimony just now. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber. What I'm telling you about what happened to me with a spider went to the restroom, went to the bathroom, is 100% true. Not to lie, it's the truth. About it. I had to bring that up about when you mentioned about spiders, the experience of spiders, I did. It's true that at the time both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. What does that have anything to do with this? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? I can see that Miss Fave was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Welcome back, Kevin, which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the Manor Guide Map. The one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Now, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have to deliver us something to put in. Alright. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. Especially Zatsude Miku absolutely agrees on this. Let's hear my answer. Why do I keep saving them from that's closer than I couldn't make it? Where was the witness taking place at the murder? This is the meditation room. This is the winding way. That's the side room. So where was the murder taking place? I swear, would it be in the side? There's the side room. There's the winding way. When I got his hammer, the bear had eaten his leg. Ugh. I guess it's up to me without anyone's help, so... Okay, I know it's not the meditation room because I know I hear that. The winding way, I mean, right there. There's the side room. I mean, she had gone to the channeling chamber, and why would she...
Take that!
That's the channeling. It is the crime scene. That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Explain myself? Really? simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. Where were you hiding? Ooh, I know where she was hiding. She was hiding right behind here.
Take that!
Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Uh-huh. All right. Wow. Talk about a twist. Talk about a twist. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. The clothing box. That's why.
Take that!
I figured it out. Wow. Why was she not be hiding a folding screen, which she denied? And however, she was hiding something else, which is this. Miss Miney, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. I wouldn't say no person could fit in. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
Objection!
Wrong. I don't think you were not sleeping at all for the time. In fact, you were never asleep. You were wide awake. Do I think I can prove that the... Hold on a second. Oh boy. Do I think I can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the scene of the crime? Yes, I can! And now I present a piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. We know the folding screen had a small bullet hole that was 8 inches off the ground. And hold on a second. Yeah. And we saw the clothing box that there was a hole that looks like a bullet hole from 8 inches off the ground. Yeah, she's not so cute right now, to be honest, Simons. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on... I wonder, did that really pull me in?
Take that!
Nope. That did not work. I thought that worked, but no, it did not work. No, 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 no. I gotta remember something. The clothing box. Why would I get the feeling that is Maya's costume again? Okay, that is a picture right there. That's number 1. That's number 2. That's a knife. I'm trying to remember. That's the knife. That's Maya's costume. I mean, anybody's help is worth the effort. I mean, this alliance, I mean, you guys really know how to make good listeners. But right now, I am in trouble, and there is no way I cannot pull this off. Let's see. Wait a minute. No bullet hole. Oh boy, no.
Take that!
Nope, that's not it. Ah, no. No. So I think I can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime. But I didn't say it was impossible to prove. Well, excuse me, man. Jeez. Wow. That was rude. Jeez. This clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. That's the clothing box. That's the broken sacred urn. Lotta's photo.
Take that!
No! Really? Folding screen, are you sure? Okay, let's go with your theory. Let's see.
Take that!
The folding screen. Wow, Draco! You were smart! Wow! Unbelievable! You were smart! Well done! This is why I could not do it alone. Oh my gosh, my hat's off to you, Draco. My hat's off to you. But I'm not wearing a hat. Take a look at this clothing box. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. You're smart. And for a guy who has autism, I need to step up as a defense attorney. I really need to pass, but with you guys working out as a team, we're unbeatable. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm a failure, but by doing this alone, yes. But working together is something else. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we did that before? Uh-huh. That's right, I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen, then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. about this picture? Yep, it's Miss Eenie Miney. That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. A proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct, it's not possible to do that all by herself. Hi, Starlina, how you doing? Moving my left arm fully, completely, with no cast. And yes, I am feeling so much better, and there is going to be 2 live streams, Starlina. 2 of them. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What is the case, Red Knight? It's the case of solving the mystery of how did, who shot and killed Dr. Gray is the one thing. And what we're solving in this case is the part of how is this happening that she is framing Maya Fey for this. We're serious, Francisca Von Karma. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. And I know who that accomplice it is. It's Morgan Fay. What is the accomplice is the evidence. How to connect the evidence to clues by not getting it wrong. Morgan Fay. If it wasn't someone from Karine Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fay household, you wouldn't have to have that box to use. Yeah, she is mad. She is now, and she is downright angry because she doesn't like what she's hearing, that she is finding out what's behind the curtain. What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? Oh, what's the matter? Gonna blow up in my face? Too bad! You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? She knows this. She knows that she killed Dr. Gray for this. I think this is what really happened. Alright, if you want to hear what is the case, listen really well. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant, Maya Fey. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. Why did she do it? Oh, you're gonna find out why, Draco, because this is this part of the case you'll see what is going on. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. I would say that strong sleeping agent, if you want to know, is a sedative. So she got a sedative. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. That's right, Mia and Zatsune Miku. Yes. Bang! Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. It missed Maya Fey by inches. Wow. It missed that bullet mark by inches from her. And it's not, and besides Eenie Meenie, Maya Fey. Then the murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. This is why she became the accomplice and covered the tracks of Miss Eenie Meenie. Which means she's in this fiasco. This is the real truth behind this murder. What's so funny? That would be Eenie Meenie. What is it this time, huh? What? What in the world? And that is... Why would she go through all this trouble? What reason she could have done such foolish things? Well, that's... Where is her motive? A motive? I can't say she has no motive here. Have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Let's see, Highway of Nightmares. Late last night, 2 women car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape. Ongoing investigation. The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like half asleep and I opened up the right door and got out. Don't remember anything else. Right side of a car. One year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. I know it has to do something with a newspaper clipping. Is it the first one or was it the second? Car crash caused by Dr. Gray. If it was a car crash caused by Dr. Gray, wouldn't it be something I have to drive a car that's on the driver's wheel would be on the right side on the car and not the left? Because I remember a part of that clue. It's the reason why you wanted to kill Dr. Gray. She said she did not have a motive. Why she did not have a motive to kill Dr. Gray. The reason why she wanted to kill Dr. Gray dead is this. So 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice. I could be wrong though.
Take that!
Nope. What kind of motive became off my failing sight? Alright. Fine. There is one reason.
Take that!
A newspaper just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged your sister. You wouldn't have waited this long? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you... Ah! There is no the end! She has that lying face. She's thinking of other things to hide that what she did. Correct, Draco. What happened? I thought we had her for sure. What? More than just humble pie. More like getting off your case pie. What? One more minute. Mia. Really? We're listening. Then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can I provide the reason? I think we can. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive right here and now. Oh boy. She may be on your side, but sometimes it can be a bit of a twist. I did have her. I will look again, Simons. Trust me, and everyone else. Wow. He has no concern of decency for people. A 5-minute recess? I don't think I'm not gonna stop here until this girl is off the case. I know she's trying to be in Miney's. I think I may know what motive, but if I try to remember, can we do 2 more? Of course. I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Enid could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. I was here the whole time, oh yes. Everything is going just as I predicted. Oh, that would be Miss Von Karma. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Because he's in jail for life. Seems like she doesn't even care about her dad anyways, but someone else. And I know who that someone is. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I believe we can. Jeannie, Miney, and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. We're not asking about that motive. We're asking about the car accident. Trust me, I know it's there. Last year's accident? She said last year in May that something really bad had happened at her sister's clinic around then. And the night of the accident, her sister was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally pooped out, and herself was totally pooped out too, like fell asleep in the passenger seat. And she woke up cause of a jolt, and it was a sea of flames around her. With her sister. She opened the door and got away. It was all the talk of the tabloid shows day after day last year. We will marry Von Karma to Draco or Simons. That is so wrong. Oh my gosh, that was. Oh wow. Last year's accident. Okay. Last year in May.
Hold it!
Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? With all the patients dying was in May 2nd. The 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? That clinic around then, huh?
Hold it!
Oh, she is into it. Though she's into Edgeworth, to be honest, Kyle. That's correct. You figured it out. Because why? K-Wing's Let's Plays on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. That was the malpractice, isn't it, where 14 patients died, correct? What was the cause of the mistake? The medicines got mixed up, really? Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Objection!
Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. She said the night of the incident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving.
Hold it!
She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? She talked to the police and she was being investigated like every day. Draco. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Why don't we press harder? So then why didn't you ask to switch places? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you would have switched with her. I wouldn't say she didn't have her license. Come on! Okay, she's gonna revise that statement. So you were totally pooped and you fell asleep in the passenger seat. Okay, that's good. But we're gonna press it.
Hold it!
The accident happened at night, correct? 1 a.m.? You hadn't slept, and while you were working, it was real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. You woke up because of a jolt, and it was a sea of flames around you. Right.
Hold it!
And your sister, what happened to her? The car was totally black and there was a ton of smoke that I wouldn't say it It would melt everything that you get a great cloud of smoke that'll eat through anything. Steel, concrete, anything. Uh-huh. So you opened the door and got away. It was on fire, correct, Red Knight?
Hold it!
Please tell us about your escape in more detail. You gave an interview after the accident? If it's that article, then I already got it. You didn't have your license and you couldn't take over driving? Oh, come on! I can prove you for that part.
Hold it!
And that's why you were in the passenger seat. You were like at your college's research lab till like you were like really late. I see. Yeah? There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Alright, Mia and Zatsune Miku. Why would she say I did not have my license? Oh, it's the license that we got right in our hands! Welcome to the club, Edie Mighty. I have your license, has your name on it. It's pretty simple that anybody could pick it up. The license photo?
Objection!
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Come on, really? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. See? Now you remember having a driver's license. But what? After the accident? No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Wouldn't it be your hat or something? Not Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. The fake clinic director. Yeah, why not? He scratches his armpit. Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Last November? What? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse? What in the... Ow! Shut up, Bonkara! Shut it! He said, shut it. Even if you had your license, you don't think your sister would not let you drive? Oh, what the hey? Stupid Bonkama! Why don't you whip someone else? Oh, look, someone's being mean, and it's not Simon's. Tell to Francisca, I hate her. I wouldn't be allowed the testimony. She said around the time I was really close to getting my license. So her sister was like totally a big fan of cars and really valued them. She's gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. Thanks, Red Knight. Tell her I really do not like getting whipped. Next time, I'll give her whipped cream with pie. She said would say things like, "No way I am letting a noob drive my car." What? Isn't that 80s slang? Bright red car for sports, I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I think I am. I wouldn't be allowed to drive, is what you're saying. So, around the time you were really getting close to your license, okay.
Hold it!
So, what do you mean by really close? Oh, a driver's permit. You know, a driver's permit for those who are between 16 to 18 years of age. Well, this lawyer never had a permit, you know. Oh! Will you quit it, you stupid vampire killer? Ugh. Totally a big fan of cars and was really valued them.
Hold it!
She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, what do you mean, oh, yeah, that would be Kavan Karma, Red Knight, not me. If you She flipped out like a drop of rain? In that case, why bother taking car out of the garage ever? It's like, I have a multi-million-dollar car. Why did she take such special care of the car? New car? Well, a multi-million-dollar car would say cars are just getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise, but I'm not that rich. What kind of car was it? A bright red sports car, yes.
Hold it!
It was a new car? She had just gotten it and it was like from the UK. Bingo! She just gave the clue away! From most countries, you drive on the right side of the road. Drive on the right side of the road if you are if the driver's wheel is on the left. But since you are driving on the left side of the road, the driver's wheel is on the right side. This is a big clue. This is a really big clue, and you'll see why. The United Kingdom. A whole year for it to arrive, huh? I guess her love for cars would be the obvious next topic. I'm gonna press her on this. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this would bound to come up. Your Honor, please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. Yes. That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. I think I know about a car from the UK, which I do know. I do know about cars from the UK because you drive on the left side of the road. Where was the driver's wheel? If most countries drive on the right side of the road, where is the driver's wheel should be at? The left. If you're in the UK, drivers should drive on the left side of the road. Where is the driver's wheel at? The right. She just gave us a big clue. She just gave that clue away. Made from England.
Hold it!
I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Let's ask for the heck of it. So, yeah, I'm supposed to pick for a topic. Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem that there is no benefit to owning one. This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? See, do you see where this is going? Do you guys understand what I told you just earlier about cars, of why she bought a car from the UK? United Kingdom? Forgive me, but personality really changes at the drop of a hat. No way I'm letting a newbie drive my car.
Hold it!
Was your sister good at driving? She was going to be the racing queen of the nursing world? Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. Ooh. What are you... What? I wonder... I'll make my books and comics then like the anime? It would be fun. It would be great. I mean, it would be great if it would be in an anime such as this, to be honest, Draco. That would be totally awesome sauce. We're going to press her on this one.
Hold it!
And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Fled in a daze. Do you really think so? He almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Yeah! Become Naruto Uzumaki! Maybe. Let's see. I'm cringy and wrong. That's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. What? Where is that newspaper article clipping? The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. let's see, two women car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage. Was like totally tired, drop off to sleep. Then there was this crash. And like I woke up in a huge sea of flames, half asleep, opened the right door, and got out. Let's see. Highway, wreckage, falling asleep at the wheel. Right door, got out. Fey Manor. There's nothing I can present except that one little hitch. That one. It's that, yeah, it's got to be that newspaper clipping. That's my only strong guess. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it, but I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? When you got out of the right side? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? The passenger seat is on the right side, and because the driver's on the left, that would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Remember about the cars of the United Kingdom, what I told you? What's my personality like? Well, I'm a combining mixture of Robin Williams, Kamen Rider Kabuto, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2099, and Kamen Rider Fies. Yeah, that sort of thing. And I'm kind of like Naruto Uzumaki. All in one. And plus, Kamen Rider Force, Kamen Rider Force, but yeah. Oh yes, one more. Bruce Lee. Hi Charles, how's it going? Hi Homer Batman. Charles, Homer Batman, there will be a second live stream. It'll be another New Year's live stream of my choice, and you'll find out what it is. So, remember when I said about an American sports car driving on the left, the driver's side's on the left, passenger side seat is on the right of a British car? It's the opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were still sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Bingo! You got a lot? I don't think he's not blabbering, we're not blabbering nonsense. Do you realize about a UK car that's on the opposite? That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Oh, I love watching Doctor Who, Homer Batman, I really do. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Meanie? Or Mimi? was really driving that night? Ooh, I think I know who was driving. I think I know who it is. That person has disguised herself as Eenie Miney the whole time from the very beginning. But guess what? We are looking at the face of Mimi Miney, not Eenie with an I, Mimi with an M. Bingo! The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. Miss Eenie Miney was the one in the driver's seat, but which leads us to the next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now, you guys? You get BritBox because of Classic Doctor. Oh, really? I got BBC America. Oh, so who is that person standing in the witness stand right now? It's not Eenie Miney. It's the letter M. It's not a ruse. Believe me, it's not a ruse. I'll tell you what her name really is. Oh, wow. It is just unbelievably. She is blind to see what is in front of her. Well, Witness's real name is right in front of us the whole time. Mimi Miney, not deceased. Take that! Mimi Miney, that is your real name.
Objection!
How to explain her appearance? Simple. The witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. That's right. She used facial reconstruction of her younger sisters and make it her own. She is... I'm not saying she's two people in one. Well, she kind of is, but she's using her sister's face expression. Oh, wow. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. So she had her older she had her other picture, well, of her older self of her face reconstructed to look like her younger sisters, and now she, along with the DNA mix, turned her blonde hair into a redhead. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. That's right. That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? She knows. She knows this is true. That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. Wow, so she stole her face, made it look exactly like hers, and in a twisted turn of events, which is kind of frightening if you think about it, makes it look like her, but makes her look younger, but she is older. It's kind of like a time relapse of herself to gather those memories. It's just really, really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, she is Two-Face, to be honest. Oh, yes, Homer Batman. Corrected. She is Two-Face. Oh, yes. And that is one way to put it. That is sound familiar. She is Two-Face. Why she did that 360 personality twist, she became Two-Face. And, yep, or hush, Homer Batman. Correct. This is why this is called the Ultimate Arkham Universe. See how this works? It's not nonsense, Von Karma. Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Mighty. So he believed Mimi died, but not Edie. So what Dr. Gray was absolutely looking at was the real Mimi Mighty the whole time, that she was alive this whole time. So her older sister wanted to get revenge for killing her younger sister because of what Dr. Gray did. That's her motive. Because Mimi Mighty was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered that the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening with the help of an accomplice. At all costs. That's right. That's her motive. Dr. Gray killed her younger sister. She wanted revenge. Wow. Canceled Batman Arkham game was Two-Face as the Judge Batman 1997 cartoon show Easter egg. Oh, yeah. Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Mm-hmm. That would be Mimi Mighty with those triple question marks. Her eyes she went from a brunette to a blonde, a brunette to a redhead. But why did you do this? Why go so far as to throw away, huh? And now you're living with your younger sister's face, except the eyes. I think I understand why. Mimi Mighty wanted her old self to disappear because of this. This wasn't the right piece of evidence. Mumbo Jumbo? Becoming Eni was the most horrible experience in the world? Then why did you become a parapsychologist in the first place? And guess what? Since she committed that crime, she's going to go to jail and prison without parole for a very long time. And guess what? The prison jumpsuit is now ready for her once she leaves the courtroom. She's going to a maximum prison sentence of 25 years. Since Morgan Fay wanted to get rid of Maya Fay, she's going to go to jail for a prison sentence of 10 years. Because since she's participated, so actually make that 5. Yeah, actually 10. Because since she participated in this plot, she's going to go to prison for 10 years. Plus, make it plus 30. Why? Because she's adding more charges because she's asking for pearls for help in the third game. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. It's not preposterous. No one's perfect, Von Karma. You are never was perfect. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? Phoenix, don't say things I wouldn't regret. It's going to be broadcast all over the world. Your defeat, that is. Oh my God! Stop it! As your friendly neighborhood spider cop and master chief, I avoid the whips of destruction. Phoenix, however, was not so lucky. Ouch. You're a fraud, moron. That's why no one likes you anyway. Oh, not guilty. Oh. That's right, Homer Batman. He's sleeping. This court is adjourned. This case is closed. As your friendly neighborhood spider cop who takes over part of the reign since Phoenix Wright is down getting whipped like a million times, was like worse than fate. Oh God. Oh God Almighty, please help me. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Kodiak moment. Yes. Yeah, I'm taking Phoenix to the hospital. Trust me, he's kind of whipped like that many times that he got 40 lashes minus 1. 40 lashes minus 1, and he's kind of bleeding at the moment. I'm not sure if he's alive, but Homer Batman says he's sleeping. Make that woman play Batman Dark tomorrow or Superman 64. I agree, Homer Batman. She should. welcome back, Draco. Rest in peace, pepperonis. Wow. There's still... Wow! Phoenix Wright is alive! Even he got 40 lashes -1! What would happen if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke it because we heard a gunshot. She had it planned down to the smallest detail. Congrats, Maya. You've been cleared for charges the second time. Well, you know. Why did your aunt went and did something so horrible? Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Let's see. The reason Morgan Fay helped her with her plan was... Let's see. What would be the perfect presentation of evidence was to do? Let's see. Dr. Gray... Let's see, so the reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... You, perhaps, I don't know.
Take that!
Yeah, me neither. Even I don't really know why Morgan cooperated with Mimi Miney. Look, this whole thing is over now, so let's not dwell on the past, okay? Just don't know the answer to this one. Just as confused about the situation as she is, so why the thanks? Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13. Yep, she's gonna be in solitary confinement for 10 years. And plus, I'm going to give her a New Year's early gift. 30, because she committed another crime that's gonna happen on the third game. Unseat that. She wanted to kill Maya Fey because the part of the Fey family goes with hers and not the other. My gosh, she's stupid. She's complaining about this. She's going to add 30 more years of solitary confinement. That's what she's only shooting herself in the foot. A brand new episode has been added. The Big Top! Oh my! That was not an easy way to solve a case without you guys. I could never have done this without you. Well, actually, Homer Batman, he is doing Shenmue 1 as a live stream, which starts, if it's 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. He's going to start at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 Central, 8:30 Mountain, 7:30 Pacific. Hello, Wolfgang! How's it going? How you doing? Oh my gosh! I remember you. I remember you on the premieres and live stream. What's up? Oh my gosh, welcome. But there will be another live stream which starts at... I know I'm going to watch Shenmue 1's live stream of the K-Wings Let's Plays, but after that, I'm going to have to start a live stream, which is another one, which is a New Year. So hopefully if everybody's going to stay awake for... which will last for around 3 hours, perhaps. Oh, you did, Wolfgang Holdupen. Oh, he's another friend of mine, Red Knight. Wolfgang Holdupen from the K-Wings Let's Plays. He's a Wingding fan, and now he is an Alliance member. Is the 80th anniversary of first Robin and Catwoman and Hugo and the Joker. Really? That's news to my ears, Homer Batman. I'll remember it. The guy at the scene, yeah. Alright. Back to the title screen. And I do believe that is going to be the end of your Arkham Twin Days Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy live stream New Year's special, because that is one. There's going to be a second live stream which will start in about close to 3 hours from now. I know there's going to be a live stream of the K-Wings Let's Plays of Shenmue 1, but there will be a live stream somewhere starting around 9 p.m. Mountain, 10 Central, 11 p.m. Eastern, midnight on the Atlantic time zone, and yes, around 8 p.m. Pacific. I live in California, so does it change when the stream starts? Yeah, it starts when it's around 9 p.m. Mountain, it's around 8 p.m. Pacific, Red Knight. That's why all time zones are different, but we're all connected. From where I'm live streaming and on a time zone, you're watching the live stream in a time zone that you are in right now. So, yeah. We start this live stream around, since I'm in Mountain Time, around 9 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. For those in the Atlantic Time, for those you guys who live in Canada, midnight. And for those who live in midnight, Happy New Year. Oh, for those who are in the other most European countries, Happy New Year! You're in 2020, and now it's time for us, America, to celebrate the year 2020, because we'll be having a live stream that will last around 3 hours, and I'll have to play a pretty good game that's maybe interest. Who knows? So yeah. Alrighty then. Tell me, what do you guys think about this Arkham Twin Days Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, which I'm so back Do I play Fortnite? No, I don't. It's on the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One, and PC and Steam. No, I don't play Fortnite. It's not one of my projects, to be honest. I've heard it's fun, but it's not a part of my project. But I heard it's fun, but it's not a part of what I play on. So, but thank you anyways, Wolfgang Holpuden. It's, thanks for asking me that question. So, I want everybody together, eat lunch, actually eat dinner, because I know you guys are starving. Like, I'm starving! I know you are, because we are. We're gonna have dinner. But how you guys, are you excited for the new year? Because there will be another live stream, a second, that's, when you, California, 9 p.m. You're in Pacific time. That would be 8 p.m. Red Night. Yours is at 8 p.m. Mine's is at 9 because we're in an hour's difference. So that's why everyone's time zones are different. Do I do Soul Blade? Or know what it is? Soul Blade? Would that be Soul Blaze? Wouldn't that be... Oh, that's a game from Arc System Works. Or Blaze Blue. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it before. I know it's great. It's awesome to play, but I haven't played it. The only game that I played from Arc System Works was Dragon Ball FighterZ. So, yeah, that's a game from Arc System Works, and not to mention River City Girls from Way Forward and Arc System Works. Oh, it's on the PS2. I played Soul Calibur, if you want to know. I wish I did not give that game away, but I did. It was wrong, and there's nothing I could do. I'll think of a game that way you guys can definitely watch. I mean, there's Power Rangers, Destiny, Sword Art Online, Hollow Refragment, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle, and you know, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which I haven't done that storyline finished up completely. Okay, so everybody's gonna eat dinner, and then we come back for like close to 3 hours later. And don't worry, Wolfgang, you're in it too. And who knows what game I'll conjure up with, because I got less than 3 hours to think of a plan and think as everybody say Happy New Year for those in the Eastern and the Central and the Mountain and for those in the Pacific. So yeah. But don't, and you too, Charles, you need to eat dinner because, and Charles, I got one more thing to say. I'm really sorry about your kind from one video from K-Wing's Let's Plays. There are dragons there, and Superman kind of, well, tell that to Luke, kind of incinerated him. Sorry! So anyways, it's not my fault he incinerated the dragons. I'm really sorry, but a game's a game. So this is Leo Wolverine. Sorry. This is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood Spider Cop and your Master Chief, which will be doing Halo 3 in 2020. I know, but that was Superman for Luke K-Wing, who plays Superman on the PS2, not me, okay? I do love dragons, just tell it the one who incinerated the dragons, which is not me. Okay, so thank you very much. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. Go and grab some dinner to eat and prepare yourselves for another live stream of a New Year's video special so we can stay awake and get ourselves to the new year of 2020. And I also have to mark my videos that are not for under 12. So, see you guys next time for more of Arkham Twin Days, and have a happy new year, everyone. Thank you for watching. That's alright, everybody's too early. Well, there isn't there to be early is to be on time, and to be on time is to be late. Tell that to Superman Draco. He incinerated the dragons on the Superman on the PS2 and Xbox 360. Not me, it was him. Not me, it was him. I win, he lose. I didn't, he didn't. Later.